Namaskaram everyone. Hello and welcome to Bhuwaneswari and Kameshwari Foundation's Utsav Bodh series. In this series, we will explore the meaning, tradition, beliefs behind Indian festivals. We will also discuss some common misconceptions and misunderstandings that we have regarding our Indian festivals. So, this is our second episode, and we have with us our esteemed Acharya, Dr. Sreenivas Sharma Garu. And Sreenivas Sharma Garu is a profound scholar and a Jyotisha expert. He has been practicing and living Jyotisham since several years, and he's also currently a research scholar at Siddhanta Knowledge Foundation. He has been deeply involved in the Indian knowledge studies research as well from so many years. So his presence today is a great honor for us, and we will have the opportunity. Let's everyone have this opportunity to know and learn from him and his experience and knowledge.
Harihi Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurus Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jayati Jagatah Prasotar Visvatma Sahaja Bhushanam Nabhasaha Dhruta Kanaka Sadrusha Dasha Shatamayukha Mala Archita Savita Murtitve Parikalpitashya Shabhruto Vartma Punarjanmanam Atmetyatmavidam Kratuscha Jatam Bharta Marajyotisham Lokanam Pralayotbhavasthiti Vibhushchani Kada Yahashrutau Vachannas Sadadatvanega Giranastrailokya Ravi Om Asmat Gurubhyo Namah.
We all know that India has always been the land of festivals. We have the most, largest number of festivals that we celebrate, and even every small and big event is like a celebration for us. And but I think because we are a little bit deviating from our cultural practices, that has led to the depreciation of right knowledge about why are we celebrating these festivals and what is it relevant. So basically the central focus of our culture is our festivals and celebrations. So with this in mind, we will start this series and we will look into our festivals more deeply and explore them. And today we are going to explore about the upcoming festival, that is Sankranti. So, Acharya, my first question will be that, what is Sankranti? I know this is a very basic question, but I've never tried to know what is the meaning of this word Sankranti and what is its root and why do we call it Sankranti? So, I would
Yes,
like you to.
definitely. So, firstly, we have to understand the term Sankranti. What is the meaning of this Sankranti? Sankranti signifies change or movement. So, Jayasimha, a great scholar, astrologer, described in his Kalpadruma, Jayasimha Kalpadruma, तत्र मेषादिषु द्वादशराशिषु क्रमेषु सञ्चरितः सूर्यस्य पूर्वस्माद्राशे उत्तरराशौ संक्रमणः प्रवेशः संक्रान्तिः. So this is the discrimination of the word Sankranti. So it is very simple. It can be termed very simple. So Sankramanam or Sankranti means the transition of sun from one Rashi to another Rashi. So we know that we have 12 zodiac signs or Rashis. So 12 for transition of 12 zodiac signs, it will take 12 months and it is called as 1 year. It is called as solar year. In Sanskrit, it is called as Saura Samvatsara. So Saura Samvatsara, it takes 12 months or 12 zodiac transition time, a completion of 12 zodiac signs. So before entering into the topic, the Sankranti, we have to understand some basic knowledge about the Sauramana and the movement of sun. So these are very essential. So what is the Sauramana or sun transition? So as we know, Earth and sun, so Earth every time revolve and rotate the sun. So in its own axis, it takes for about 365 days. That all we know very much. But what is the time for sun? What is the time taking for a sun to transit 300 and to transit one rasi or one sign? That we have to know. That is known. That is very much clearly explained in our Jyotisha Granthas like Surya Siddhanta, Siddhanta Shiromani, and many more. That sun transits 1 degree in a day. In a particular day, it transits for 1 degree. So the transition of 1 degree is called as Saura Dina. Surya एक राशि अंशात्मकः सूर्यः एक अंशात्मकः मानः सौरदिनम् इति उच्यते. So for completion of 30 degrees, it takes 30 days, which is also called as Saura Masa or Saura month. So after completing of this 30 degrees, it will transit to second Rashi or second sign, zodiac sign. So the transition, when it is entering to the second sign, the moment when it enters, it is called as Sankranti or Sankramanam. So that is what they said, that movement or transition is nothing but Sankranti.
Right now,
Yes,
you have
Acharya.
mentioned that the sun it transits into all the rashis. But then why are we celebrating only when it transits to a Makara Rashi? That's what they say we celebrate Sankranti for.
So for 12 months, 12 zodiac signs. Okay. 12 zodiac signs, we will have 12 Sankrantis. So we will have Mesha Sankranti, Rushabha Sankranti, Mithuna Sankranti, Karka Sankranti, and all 12 Sankrantis. But we very much highly celebrate Makara Sankranti. There are many reasons, not only earthly reasons, but there are many astronomical significances why we are celebrating this Makara Sankranti very famously. Firstly, we have to understand the astronomical significances. So, as we know, in this yearly circle, so sun when it transits the all 12 signs, so there are 4 crucial points in that year. They will say as quadruplicants. So in this solar year, Saura Samvatsara, we'll get 4 very much important days, which are called as 2 equinoxes days and 2 solstice days. So when they occur actually, so equinox day is called as Vishuvad Dinam. So there will be 2 equinox days. One is at Mesha Sankramana day, and second one is Tula Sankramana day. So what happens actually on those days means the amount of daytime will be equal to the amount of night time. So daytime and night time will be equal. So 12 hours of daytime and 12 hours of night time, darkness. Where particularly in the equator region, not all the earth, only in the equator region, we can observe equal day and equal night in those equinoxes days. As our earth, while it is rotating around the sun, its axis will not be in equal way. Sometimes it will rise and sometimes it will be in 180 degrees opposite to it, it will be under the sun's level. So that due to our Earth's 23.5 degrees tilt also, we will clearly observe the ayana change, which is called as ayana change. Means we will observe 6 months of Uttarayana and 6 months of Dakshinayana. So what particularly happens in this Uttarayana and Dakshinayana, we have to understand. So Uttarayana means while rising the sun, we will observe sun transiting to Uttaradik, means north side daily. For 6 months, it will rise in north side. After the 6 months, again the sun transits towards the Dakshina, means south face. So on those 6 months, we will observe as Dakshinayana days or Dakshina Gamana days, Dig Gamana days. So this is the astronomical changes which we will observe being on earth, we the individuals. So the day when sun starts moving towards the north side, Uttara Diggamanam, which is called as Makara Sankranti. So that is the very significant point which we will celebrate as Makara Sankranti. So Dakshinayana means when sun transits to Karka Rashi. Karka means Cancer. When sun transits to Cancer sign, from Cancer to Capricorn, again that period is called as Dakshinayana Kala, or south rising sun time. So this is the difference between Dakshinayana and Uttarayana. So Uttarayana means the sun when it rises in the when it starts rising towards north side. That is the significance of Makara Sankranti astronomically.
So that is why I think even though when it is not the first festival of the year, we still celebrate it as the biggest festival is because of this.
Yeah, because see, from Uttarayana Punyakala only, we celebrate all not only festivals but rituals also, like Upanayana, Vivaha means marriage, and all other functions, rituals we will perform in Uttarayana Punyakala only. Particularly Upanayana Samskara, because this Uttara Diggamana is called as Uttarayana Punyakala. So it is called as not only Uttarayana, it is also called as Punyakala. So these 6 months are very auspicious for rituals. So many yajna, yaga, so kratus will be done in this Uttarayana Punyakala only. So even in Vedas, we can see that devatas, so higher beings, which we call as devatas, so they will be very active in this Uttarayana, and they will take whatever offerings we'll give, they will take very happily, and those rituals are done very auspiciously in this Punya Kala. So in Dakshinayana, what we have to do means we have to revise whatever we learned, and we also, it is called as Japa Kala. So in Dakshinayana, regularly great saints, they will do Japa, and they will recite themselves whatever they learned in Uttarayana. So Uttarayana is good time for learning new subjects, and Dakshinayana is a time to recite. So easily we can understand in the early morning, our parents or grandparents, they say that try to read in early morning, and in the evening you can practice them or you can revise them. So in the same manner, this Uttarayana is a very auspicious time. It is before sunrise. So for Devatas, Uttarayana is called as sunrise or before sunrise time to them. There are many significances astronomically too.
Thank you so much, Acharya. That was really helpful. And again, coming back to the question, I am more curious about all the other Sankrantis, basically, and how to identify them and how to understand their difference and their relevance, if you can
Yes,
just share.
yes, yes. So, as I said earlier, there are Vishwa Sankranti and Ayana Sankranti. So, Vishwa means 2 equinox days. So, that is Mesha and other one is Tula. So, these two are called as Vishwa Sankrantis, equinox Sankrantis. So, the Sankranti starts with equinox days. And other two are Ayana Sankrantis, means Makara Sankranti and Karkataka, Cancer. Karkataka Sankrantis means these Sankrantis will start on the Ayana day, means Uttarayana day, or means starting of Uttarayana day or starting of Dakshinayana day. So while sun transits from Dakshina, so starting from Karkataka, what happens? Sun starts traveling to south, means Dakshinayana. So day by day, sun transits slowly towards Dakshina. In Dakshinayana, 6 months of time. So towards the end of Dakshinayana, sun comes to sign Makara. So it will be in the Parama Dakshina, so utmost Dakshina at the Makara Sankranti day. So on that day, again sun again changes its direction towards north. So the time when it changes or the day when it changes towards the north side is nothing but Makara Sankranti. So from that day onwards, sun slowly takes its journey towards north side. So from that Sankranti day. So it is very significantly told that Sankranti means, Makara Sankranti means the day when sun changes its direction. So these two are very important Sankrantis, Ayana Sankrantis and Vishwa Sankrantis. So we know, we are very aware of Mahabharata. In that Mahabharata, great king, is also king called Bhishma. So he has given his whole dynasty to Kauravas, that we know. But how he left his body, it is very significantly told in Mahabharata. So Bhishma, he is in his Mahabharata war, Kurukshetra, after his defeat, he has uh, slept on the Ampasaya, arrow bed. So he has waited some days for Sankranti, Makara Sankranti, because our Vedas or Shastras, also Puranas, says that death, when it occurs in Uttarayana Punyakala, directly they will have the next step in their evolution. They will go to the next step. If Dakshinayana comes at the time of death, they have to wait until Uttarayana Punyakala. So that is why Bhishma, as his self, he has the power of self decision. He can take decision whenever he wants for death. So he waited up to Uttarayana Punyakala. So that is very significantly told. So we have to wait for Uttarayana Punyakala to do all good rituals, so that we can enhance our life journey, and we can also go to the better births in the next upcoming lives. So that is Uttarayana. So there are other Sankrantis. So we have come to 4 Sankrantis: Mesha Sankranti and Tula Sankranti, which are called as Vishwa Sankrantis. Makara and Karka are Ayana Sankrantis. So after that, we have 2 other Sankrantis which are called as Vishnupada Sankrantis, and also Shadashiti Sankrantis. So, what is Shadashiti Sankrantis? So, this Sanskrit term Shad Ashiti means 86. 86. Shat means 6. Asiti means 80. So, calculation of 86 days is called Shadashiti Sankranti. So, when this actually starts means this Shadashiti Sankranti starts from Tula Sankranti. So the day when sun transits to Tula Rasi, from that day onwards, the calculation will be started. Not Sankranti, calculation will be started. So from that day, 86 days, 86 days, 86 days, and 86 days. For 86 days will be calculated. So after calculating this 486 days, we will get 344 days. So that 344th day will be the first half of Kanya Rashi month. The end of first half means the day of Purnima of Kanya Rashi. So we'll have other 16 days left in that circle of a year after 344 plus 16. So we'll get 16 days. So those 16 days are called as Pitru Paksha days. Yeah. So Pitru Paksha. So because of these calculation, Shadashiti Sankarmana, Pitru Paksha days are evolved. So we know that Pitru Pakshas are very famously practiced in India. So which is a very precious days, which are the precious days to offer our everything to our Pitrus. So these Pitru Paksha days, which is greatly performed as Pitru Karmas to our ancestors. So this is Shadashiti Sankranti. So these Shadashiti Sankrantis are Dhanu, Meena, Mithuna, and Kanya. So all end signs, Dhanu Rashi, Dhanu Sankranti, Meena Sankranti, Mithuna Sankranti, and Kanya Sankrantis are called as Shad Ashiti Sankrantis. Next, the next Sankranti is called as Vishnupada Sankranti. So these Vishnupada Sankrantis are Mesha, Vrishabha, Simha, and Vrishchika, and also Kumbha. So these Vishnupada Sankrantis are they are not very famously known, but these Sankrantis, in these Sankrantis, we have to pray Vishnu, Lord Vishnu. That is what it is called as Vishnu Pada. So we have to give our surrenderings to Vishnu Pada. Vishnu Pada means Vishnu Pada. So these are the Vishnu Pada Sankrantis. So
very interesting, Acharya. Yes, Acharya, carry on.
So in books like Surya Siddhanta, Siddhanta Shiromani, Siddhanta Sundaram, and many Siddhanta books which have written thousands of years back. So this Surya Siddhanta is told that it is written at Treta Yuga. In Treta Yuga, it has written Surya Siddhanta. So we have Siddhanta Shiromani, which is written by Bhaskaracharya, and there are many other books, Siddhantas, where these sort of calculations are very vastly given, and their symbolisms and stories behind them also they have given in a symbolic manner.
And getting to the next question, it is also said that our festivals are very much in line with nature, and specifically Sankranti is also called as harvesting festival. So can you also throw light on how it is in line with nature, and is it something, do we have something to do with agricultural practices related to this festival specifically, Acharya?
So in each Sankranti, we have to do some rituals,
Hmm.
particularly. So in each Sankranti, starting of the day when sun transits to a sign, so we have to first we have to give our surrenderings to our Pitrus. In every Sankranti day, we have to give our surrenderings, our sacrificings to Pitrus. Then after we have to do some Daivaradhana, and then we have to give some Annadana, and for each Sankrantis, there are some other peculiar process. But as you asked, agriculture symbol, agriculture thing. So Makara Sankranti is very much aligned to agriculture year. So as we know, in before Makara Rashi Sankramana only, before Sankranti only, farmers will get all their results. So they will have full of all grains and whatever they have harvested, they will be with their result. So they will enjoy it and they will offer to nature itself. Again, they will offer to nature. So offering whatever we get from nature and offering back to nature is the significance, main significance to this Makara Sankranti. So farmers will do puja to their lands, and they will do puja to Gomata. So these two are very much essential for farming. Cow or the other animals related to cows and the land. So Sankranti is a very important celebration where farmers will give back their offerings or give back their happiness to the nature. So that is what. So they will do many agricultural thing in this Makara Sankranti. So it is not like Ugadi or any other days. As we know, Makara Sankranti comes very later than Ugadi. So after this 2 or 3 months, again we'll get Ugadi only. So why it is called as big festival? We have to think in that manner also. Because whenever we get the result, after getting result only, we will celebrate. Not the day when we feel it's a good day. If we get a good marks from after the exam, we will celebrate automatically. So this is the result day. So nature will definitely give us good result if we live in a good manner. So previously our ancestrals, everyone used to live with the nature. So they love nature and they will respect nature. They used to respect nature. So accordingly, they will get a good result from nature. So they eventually they enjoyed this Makara Sankranti as the result day, as a good result day. So we very much we as we are very much away from the nature, we are not at all understanding the significance as we are very away from the nature. So we can't even imagine how the farmer will feel at that Sankranti days. We have to go to villages. So we residing in cities, there is no difference from in Sankranti day and before the Sankranti day or after the Sankranti day. Every day will be the same. We'll be in our apartment or in our house. We'll on our AC and we will watch our TV. But farmers, they will live with the nature. So they can understand the significance astronomically and also directly with the land. So we have to live with the nature. So when we start living with the nature, automatically we can also feel the significance and the significance of this Sankranti very much.
It is also said that, like you have already explained, we pay some special respect to Surya Deva, the
Yes.
sun god.
Yes.
So, is there anything? Can you throw some light on this aspect as well? How do we do this, and what else can we do to show our respect to the nature and especially Surya Dev?
Yes.
We would like to know.
Yes, sure. So from this day onwards, as we understood, from this day onwards, sun moves towards north direction. So Makara Rashi is Saturn's own house, Shani own house. So Shani is called as Surya Putra, son of Lord Sun Aditya. So sun comes to his son's house. Surya comes to his son's house. So when father or great people or gurus, when they step into in our house, how we feel? We feel very, very great. We feel very blessed. So from in this, that is the symbolic event. So we have to celebrate this Sankranti as the sun is coming to our own house, as sun is coming to our own house. So we have to pray Lord Sun. So without sun's grace or sun's rays or grace, there is nothing. So our ancestors used to do some sun rituals on this Sankranti day. As we know, sun Saptashvarathamarodham Prachandam Kashyapatmajam. So he is the son of Kashyapa and he is the Sapta Ashvarathamarodham. So he will have seven horses. So what are those seven horses? So we are aware of WebGR, seven colors. So seven colors are the seven horses. Seven colors resemble seven horses. Actually, there is only one color. That is the sunlight. So the only from 1 to 7 lights will emerge or 7 colors will emerge. So there is only one soul which is called as Parabrahma. So from one Parabrahma, there are many Atmas like us, Paramatma and Jivatma. So we are Jivatmas. So there are many Jivatmas, but there is only one Paramatma like sun. So that sun is entering to our house, our Makara Rashi, means suns. We as Saturns, so he is coming to our house. So the sparsha of Parabrahma or Paramatma and Jivatma, the touch of Jivatma and Paramatma will be will be held in this day. So for that, we have to do some sun offerings. So tarpanas to sun are very much important. So daily we will give tarpanas, arghyas to sun. So on Sankranti's days, there is a special event. We have to give more tarpanas and more arghyas to Lord Surya. Particularly in Makara Sankranti, as he is coming to our house to bless us, to give the touch of Parabrahma Tattva, we have to give more offerings to Lord Sun. So if you do that offerings, definitely our buddhi will prachodaya. We will get our buddhi prachodana. So our mind will be more inclined to Parabrahma or Almighty, and will be very happy in other in this whole year also. Next, in from up to second Sankranti. So that is what they used to do previously.
It's very interesting, Acharya. So, everybody prays to the sun god and all parts of our country as well. But they have their unique ways to celebrate. If you see, in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, we celebrate differently. In Tamil Nadu, we celebrate differently. So, I think somewhere we, in our culture, we also very much consider the geographical relevance as well. So, can you share something in regard to this with in terms of Sankranti festival?
Yes, yes. So So in Andhra Pradesh or in Andhra Pradesh or Telangana, so we celebrate Sankranti, Bhogi, and Kanuma. So regularly we know that Sankranti means uh, we will play with kites, celebration of kites. So what is this kites? Also we have to the symbolic symbolism of this kites means we are celebrating our joy with the sky. So we are giving our offerings as a kite to Lord Sun. That is nothing but a celebration of kites. So we will give some parts of our India. They will give Jyoti, Deepa Jyoti, and they will offer to Sun God early morning. So they are giving the fire offering to Lord Sun. Some are giving kites to Lord Sun. So everything, whatever in whatever place we are, everyone are giving their celebrations or sacrificing to sun or to the nature. So one is first one is Sankranti, as we do as we pray to land, I will do some rituals to land, and we'll pray to whatever land we have. And next day is we will pray to cow or bull. They will do puja to bull, and they will give all sacrificing to bull also. And next one is we will celebrate. We will eat. We will make many new what we say bhakshyas items, and we will prepare several items, and we will eat with our family. We will celebrate with our family. So celebrating with family is very uniquely done with Sankranti. So in the whole year, we may not meet all family members, but in Sankranti, definitely everyone will meet. That is why it is called as big celebrations, or it is called as Pedda Panduga in Telugu. It's big festival. So all the family members definitely will join in this Sankranti. So what we have to do, particularly you have asked what we have to do in Sankranti. So definitely, firstly we have to wake up before the sunrise. So we have to do head bath, and then we have to give Arghya Pradhana and Tarpanas to Lord Sun. That is the first thing we have to do. So we have to wait for sunrise, and after the sunrise, offering Arghya to the sun. So doing some sun gods stotra parayana, and if possible, we have to do some yagnas, Surya Yagna, or other Stotra Parayana, Japa Parayana, Mantra Parayana. Brahmins or Brahmacharis need to do Gayatri Mantra recitation very much. So, which with that they can get all the wisdom, and their mind will be very much inclined. So, that is what it is said, Buddhi Prachodaya. So our buddhi will prachodaya, will be inclined. So after offering this tarpana, we have to do tarpanas to our ancestors also, pitru tarpana. So that also definitely we have to do to if we have to do in this Sankranti. And then some do some abhishekas, some do some fire rituals, and then we have to do some go puja, definitely. So go puja is very much instructed by our ancestors. So we have to do go puja. So we have to give offerings to the gopalakas. We have to do danas also. It is very much important. And then we have to prepare all laddus prepared with tila.
Yes.
So tila laddus are very much famous in this Sankranti. Why? Means tila means Saturn's Saturn's grain. So as we earlier said, Makara means Saturn's own house. So do and tila and guda means which is called as jaggery. So tila and jaggery, when it is mixed, it will be very in a good manner. It will be very strictly mixed. So tila taste will be bitter, and jaggery taste will be sweet. So combination of bitter and sweet. So combination of happiness and sorrow and bad. So we have to celebrate with our family both happiness and also sorrow equally. So that resembles the unity. So that is why we have to celebrate Sankranti with family. We have to be ready for our mundane works. So we have to do more hard work in this Uttarayana Punyakala, because the sun time will be more than the night time in this Uttarayana Punyakala. So we have to do all our Krushi Karma, agriculture again. So for that we have to gain some balam, strength, so that again we have to eat this tila.
Thank you, Acharya. Actually, you have shared how to celebrate Sankranti in a right way, and especially this information is very much useful for students and also youngsters like me. Few of us also stay away from our families and really are interested in knowing more about the festival, but we lack guidance. So people like you, and I think through the medium of this podcast, we can actually share this knowledge and help especially the youngsters to know more about the importance of our celebrations. I have one last question, Acharya. I always wondered why muggulu, which that is rangoli, is put in front of the houses during Sankranti. So in any other festival we celebrate that way. I know, but it is given special importance during Sankranti. So do you think it has just come traditionally a medium of joy, or do you think is there any relevance to it?
Yes, good question. So, so now we are doing this Rangoli in New Year Day. Actually, this Rangoli celebration used to be in only Sankranti, from Sankranti only, particularly in Sankranti. So in front of in every house, there used to be this Rangoli, big Rangolis used to make. So with what they used to do this Rangoli? With the powder of rice they used to make this Rangoli, not with the colors. With the powder of rice they used to do this Rangoli. So Sankranti is not only festival, or not only a celebration with our family or with the human beings. We have to offer to all beings in this earth. So after doing this rangoli with the powder of rice, after rangoli, many krimikitakas like ants and many other animals will come, and happily they can take that rice and they will eat it. So offering to krimikitakas also is the symbolism of rangoli. Not to just not to just keep all colors. Yeah, we can do with several colors, but the concept why our ancestors did that rangoli means to offer to ants and other small beings, so that they can come there and they can take their food and they can go to their house. So we don't know how Paramatma or Lord will come into our house. So they can come in this way also. So they used to think in that manner. So Bhagavan or Lord may come in the form of ant also. So in the form of ant, how we can offer? So with the form of Rangoli, we can offer. So that is the thought process of our ancestors, which we can't even imagine.
Mm. Very much interesting. So I used to always think, why only Sankranti and all. Yes, that is right.
So
And
our godowns will be filled with all rice and all everything.
yes.
So we will offer to all our family beings, well wishers, and whoever. And definitely on Sankranti day, we will offer a brahmachari or brahmin to our house, and we'll give all our offerings, and we will give we'll give some annadana.
Mm,
In that process, we'll give some offering to the other beings like ant and insects also in the
mm,
form of rangoli. So joy, celebrations, and coming togetherness is nothing but Sankranti. So as sun enters to Makara Rasi, as sun comes to his own son's house. So how father feel when when his son or daughter comes to his own house. So
mm,
in that manner,
yeah.
son also will feel very happy if we do this Sankranti. So
Mm,
we as daughters or sons of Bhagavan, so when sun comes to our house, how we feel?
mm.
In that manner, we have to feel and we have to enjoy this day, and we have to give all our sacrificing to the nature as a giving back.
So very interesting point, Acharya. So as we are at the end of this wonderful conversation, I have picked up few points. One is that we have never treated nature as something else. So from the start that you have been saying how much we are connected with the nature is very much represented in the way we are celebrating festivals, especially Sankranti. And second point is also, so celebration is not just joy or just without any meaning. So there's a deeper meaning. There is an astronomical relevance. There is meant with nature, and how we treat, and especially with the rangoli relevance, I've understood that even for the smaller insects and all, we treat it with kindness. That is what I would like to pick up. And you have also very beautifully shared how we should celebrate Sankranti and what all things we can do, and what is Punya Kala, and how many Sankrantis we have, and why do we celebrate only Makara Sankranti. So thank you so much, and this conversation was very much helpful, and I hope it would be of some use to our audience as well. And so we'll end this
Thank you so much
conversation
for
here.
giving this great opportunity. So thank you.
Yes, Acharya. So thank you so much to everyone. So we will see, we will come with another conversation, another interview with another scholar according about another great festival. Okay. Namaskaram.
Namaste.